I'm about to sit on the beach with a pina colada. That is just kind of like the vibe it's giving. Hey y'all, in today's episode of our Amazon Perfumes Worth It, I will be reviewing Yara by Lattafa. I'm really excited because this is a brand I've heard a lot about just by scrolling on TikTok. So let's get right into it. Y'all, this is the first time I have kept a box for one of these perfumes because I just thought this box is so cute. Of course, per usual, if you are new here, I always try these perfumes for at least a week before filming these videos because I really want to see if I like it, if it goes well during the day, during the night when I'm sleeping, how my nose reacts to it, if I get any compliments. You know, I really want to give y'all like a well-rounded review. Forget the box, y'all. Let's get into the fragrance. Packaging wise, I think this color is really fun. It's really bright, and my intention for this perfume was to get a summer perfume because it is summer, and I feel like personally I haven't really had a perfume that just screamed summertime to me. Other than the coloring, I would say this packaging is pretty simple. I do like the gold with like this mustard gold color, really nice. It has the Yara right here with Lattafa, and then I'm not sure what this is at the top. I'm not sure if y'all can see that because this light is really bright, but it is a pretty simple packaging. Also has like maybe the branding on top. Now the top to take off, it's a little bit hard, girl. When I first got this, I did not know how to take it off. I was trying to screw it off because it was just so hard to just take the top off, as you kind of saw right there. Nozzle is a pretty standard nozzle, nothing special, nothing crazy going on, your regular nozzle. Ooh. On first spray, initial spray, it kind of got in my nose because the air conditioning just like turned on, but it is pretty strong. Initial spray, I feel like you get a lot of vanilla, and that is what it is advertised as on Amazon, like a fruity vanilla fragrance, and that is really what comes through. Like, it is very vanilla forward when you like initially spray it, very kind of like warm almost. And then as it dries down, it becomes like fruitier and fruitier, kind of like exotic fruits like papaya, mango. Well, maybe not mango. It's like coconut. It smells kind of like powdery, like baby powder, but then the fruitiness kind of takes over, so it's not giving like grandma or baby. Because you know, your grandmas love to put some powder on their sheets. At least when I was growing up, my mama used to do that. She used to put powder on the sheets after she would make up the bed, and then you would wake up obviously smelling like baby powder. It doesn't give that effect, I think, because of the added vanilla and the fruitiness. And I didn't know how I was going to like this fragrance because, you know, obviously with those notes it can be very feminine, and I typically don't really like very like rose or like fruity fragrances, so I didn't know how I would like this. But girl, I actually really like this. I feel like it just smells very summery. Like, I don't think I would wear this in the winter just because it's so fruity. Like, it just gives like a smoothie, I'm about to sit on the beach with a pina colada. Like, that is what this gives. It definitely, I feel like, puts you like in a better mood because when you smell this, like, that is just kind of like the vibe it's giving. I would say it doesn't, even though it is fruity, because I feel like a lot of fruity scents kind of can lean more to like younger vibes, like, but what am I trying to say, like more like kiddish. but this is like, you know, more mature, like grown woman. In terms of price, this was $23, which is really affordable when you think about fragrances. You know, on Amazon you can get a fragrance that costs like at least like $50, so $23 I think is really good. Lattafa fragrances I think pretty much stay in that range, maybe going up to about $40, but I thought this was affordable. It was on the higher spectrum, I feel like, on what I have paid in this series of our Amazon perfumes worth it, but I do think that this particular perfume was worth the $23. Like, I have worn it multiple times. I've tried it multiple different ways. I've tried it going to sleep. It's not too strong to go to sleep where I feel like I needed to take a shower and rinse it off, and I have had to do that before, specifically with that laundry scent by Maison Margiela. I can't think of what it's called, but girl, it was too much for me. I could not sleep. It was giving me a headache. I had to take a shower and rinse that stuff off. It was too much. This does not do that, and I thought it would because it's so like fruit forward. I thought it would be too much, but no, girl. Now let's get into the notes. I look up the notes on Fragrantica. Fragrantica is a really good resource to use if you are new to fragrances, you smell a fragrance out in the wild and you want to see like why you like it, what's in it, and see if you can like find a dupe, or you know, just for your like overall knowledge. So the notes for Yara, top notes are orchid, heliotrope, which apparently is a flower, tangerine. Okay, so it does have like an orangey, or I guess I should say a tangerine type flavor. I was trying to think of something like that. Middle notes are gourmand accord and tropical fruits. Girl, didn't I say tropical? I said exotic. Tropical, exotic, tomato, you know. Base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. And baby, when I tell you on that first spray, you smell that vanilla and musk. Like, it's coming through like very, very hard. But you just gotta let her sit. You gotta just let her settle down a little bit, and that fruit kind of just comes together. Overall, I think this is a really, really good scent for the summer. I don't think it can go into the winter or really even the fall. I really don't. I think it is truly a summer scent and it should stay in the summer. But that's okay because she's $23. So I wouldn't be mad if I only use a quarter of the bottle and only see her again next summer. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And that is part of the reason why I am doing this series. We do not always have to break the bank just to try to smell good, okay? So if y'all made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Also, if you have any recommendations on any perfumes you think I should try, leave them down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.